Hello and welcome back. Today I am joined with the amazing Lorraine Keeling, quantum creator. Lorraine, tell us a little bit more about who you are, where you're from, and what the hell you do.
Well, I'm juggling a fair few different things at the moment, so I'm just getting going with my business. My company actually starts tomorrow, Quantum Creator Limited. So I'm very new. I've dropped 2 days of the office job, the 9 to 5, which I'm on my way to fully escaping from. So that happened in September. But in the meantime, I have been running retreats and I've been teaching a therapy. It's fairly new. It's called Curate, Quantum Regression Integration Therapy. So I've been teaching that since 2024. And I've dropped 2 days of the office job really to make more space for everything else and to do what gives me kind of job satisfaction really. And my students really are my legacy. When I see how much they've come on,
Yeah.
I've got 5 students now about to finish their level 2. Then I've got a few other level 1 students about to finish as well. So it's good to see the way they progress. And Curate is a therapy where people make it their own. So there's a few people that have blended it with shamanism. One of my students, she's a really good sound healer. She's a trained actress and a vocal coach, and she brings a lot of the sound energy in with the healing practice. So in addition to that, I'm running retreats. This is one I've got behind me. This is next year in April in Anglesey. So this is more of a go with the flow style retreat where everyone just comes and contributes something. So already there's some Reiki people, sound healer coming. Alison Crossley, she's a co-host and she does breath work and yoga. So it's kind of a very chilled out retreat holiday to recharge and spend time in nature. We'll go for walks on the beach, maybe a bit of, freestyle ecstatic dance on the beach kind of thing, depending on the weather. But by chance, I was on a different retreat in Anglesey last week and happened to walk past this chapel that I've rented out. Popped my head in while they were doing the changeover because it's one of those Airbnb ones. And it's lovely inside. So it's like massive, right by the beach. So yeah, looking forward to that. And I've been doing some training with big business entrepreneurs lately. So there's another event coming up with them in November, the Business Mania in London. So I've got lots going on at the moment, and I'm bringing my book out, my first book called You Are a Quantum Creator. That comes out on the 1st of December. And that's 365 pages of tips, guidance. So I include questions for you to journal alongside the guidebook. So there'll be things for you to reflect on, what you're grateful for, all the types of things that help to raise your vibration. And then there'll be exercises in there, including breath work and things that I've accumulated over the last 15 years. I first qualified in September 2010 when I studied creative hypnotherapy. So that's more of a therapy where you use your intuition as opposed to the clinical hypnotherapy, which is more scripted. Creative hypnotherapy tunes in and makes it unique for every client. And then since then, I've learned Reiki, EFT, NLP, and more recently, the Curate, which blends a lot of other therapies together. It takes the best bits really out of different things, makes it kind of more manageable. So with standard hypnotherapy, you're working with the subconscious. With the Curate, you go to the superconscious, which is into the quantum field. So the idea is that it's very empowering so that I invite their client to be their own healer. So they tune in, and a lot of it is focused on breathing into the heart, because when you breathe into the heart center, you get rid of all the chatty mind that's telling you this and the overthinking. So you breathe into your heart and you connect to the wisest part of yourself. And that's where the guidance really comes from. It's so different than having a therapist tell you what to do. Everyone's their own best therapist.
Absolutely. And I love that. I'm not a fan of being told what to do. So when people start telling me what to do or what to think or what to say or what to feel, I immediately go into this. And
Mm-hmm.
apparently it's to do with Mary's Moon, which I recently discovered. Didn't know anything about that. But actually, I've always kind of just put it down to ADHD, that don't tell me what I'm doing and what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling, because you're not inside my head or my body. And one thing I love is being able to be given that choice. So I've also taken modalities along the route and I've recreated them into what works for me in a way that my brain can digest and work with. And I think the more creative we can be in this field, the more empowering it is for those that may be more reluctant to accessing therapy because of the telling you what to do mode. So I love that you're doing that, Lorraine. Absolutely love it. And so whereabouts in the UK are you based?
I live in Biddulph at the moment.
And
So,
where's
but
that?
I'm kind of everywhere. It's North Staffordshire.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's kind of like an hour south of Manchester.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm in Spain tomorrow on a retreat, co-hosting a retreat in Spain in the Maiden, south of Barcelona. So
how amazing is that? I bet you can't wait. And so we're on this interview today, and I've been called to interview you because through the UK's first Spiritual Entrepreneur Awards, you came through as a nominee, and then you moved into finalist. How did it feel when you went through that journey?
I kind of felt like I was being recognised that I've started to make progress. But I feel like because my company only starts tomorrow, I feel like next year is going to be my year when I'm kind of made more progress and I'm ready for it. But it's like a shift energetically that I'm moving away from the 9 to 5 office job that I've just dropped 2 days from, and I'm moving to do things which are more aligned to what I want to do and gives my life kind of more meaning and purpose. So bringing in the writing, but it felt really good to be acknowledged that I'm making a difference. And the feedback from my students is really good. And particularly, when they've studied level 1 and they come on to do level 2, obviously they're liking and they're benefiting the therapy. So, and it's good to see that spiritual businesses are being acknowledged. And even in an ordinary networking group, like the more stuffier BNI ones, I even came across some coaches and people that are doing kind of more spiritual work. And it's spreading, I think, now. People are noticing that there's more to life than just following orders and doing what you're told. And I think the people who are more spiritual are the ones who kind of resist being put in a box. And I think the people that are going to these business awards, now for me, it's mostly about the training as well and the speakers, but to be in the room with the right kind of people who say, right, we want a difference, we want to make a change in the world, and we
Yeah,
want to see things working for everyone. It's very old school, the dog eat dog. It's now win-win. So entrepreneurs that help each other, they know about the law of reciprocity and, what goes around comes around. So when you help other businesses and encourage them, they do the same for you. And it's a win-win kind of vibe, isn't it?
certainly is. Yeah. I mean, I've been in the field a while now, and not having the recognition for those that are changing the damn world, for goodness sake, the health healing, the well-being, the transformations through life, through business, through day to day, and through generations it's just about time that that was recognized. So I'm really honored to be able to create this space and to have so many amazing and magical souls join us with it. So if someone was kind of sitting on the sidelines thinking, oh, it sounds like an all right event, not sure I want to go though, because I don't really know much about it, what would you say to them?
Just tune in and ask yourself, is this a good idea for me to go? Ask your soul energy, and your soul will say, yes, go and book a ticket, because you'll be in the room really with people that it's different. You can benefit a lot from Zooms and things like that, but to be in the room with people, it kind of raises the vibration more and it inspires you. If you're just starting out like me and you're seeing where I'm going to be in a year's time is going to be the people that I'm surrounded with, I can already see it there, the progress.
Isn't it? You go out there and you build those relationships. And I know on a soul level, the relationships that are going to be built in this room are going to be relationships meant to last. And that's a big difference between going to an event and just being a little pawn in the game of just getting bums on seats to actually being in a room with intention to grow relationships and to build that network even stronger than what may have been before. So thank you so much, Lorraine. It's been lovely to chat with you today and hear about all that you're up to. Can't wait for your book to be released, for the Curate to become more visible, and for you to lean in and start your brand new business tomorrow. How exciting is that?
Can't wait.
Where will people find you? Find you with the new business?
So my main website at the moment is awakentolife.co.uk. And I'm just creating a Facebook group as well called Quantum Creator that's in line with the book, where people can share ideas, questions, and progress. So that's kind of, I'm inviting people to that, ready for the book launch on the 1st of December. So
Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, awesome. Can't wait to see where this is going to take us all. And I will look forward to meeting you in person on the 16th of October. For anybody listening in, go and check out Lorraine. And more importantly, if you haven't got your ticket to the event, reach out and get one. We're only 2.5 weeks away now. Oh gosh, less than that. So have an amazing day. Thank you for joining me, Lorraine, and we'll speak to you all soon.
thanks a lot. See you soon.